And midfielder Max Seibald joined the Canons at the start of the 2015 season in one of the biggest trades in MLL history. Throughout his MLL career, including his time in Denver and New York, Seibald has played over 100 regular season games, recording 225 points. Well, his resume doesn't stop there. Three-time first-team All-American, second overall pick back in 2009 in the draft. He was picked up by Denver, and 33 two-point goals, and that is second all-time. Earlier this week, Max joined Brendan Glasheen to discuss his retirement.
We are now joined by Max Seibald, Boston Canons midfielder. Max, the news coming out just the other day, why is now the right time to call it a career?
Who knows when it is the right time, but for me, I'm happy with my decision. With 10 years in the league, I've had some fun, and I'm excited about what's next in life other than playing. So I've dedicated probably 25 years of my life to this game, and I will continue to partake in growing the game and be involved with the growth of it in other avenues, with coaching and teaching. Still, I don't plan to slow down there. But from a playing perspective, I'm the body's a little beat up mentally. I'm excited about some other things that I'm getting involved in. So I think this is the right time for me.
You're not alone. Your teammate Mitch Belisle is also going out with you, so you don't have to do this all by yourself. Want to get back to you, though, in particular. Last year, there was some talk around your name as far as 2017 maybe being your last year. What made you decide to come back for one more season? Because not many players play in the MLL for as many years as you have.
Yeah, I mean, I've been entertaining retiring, especially after last year. I was kind of banged up, and it was a long season. Again, I was still mentally kind of excited about some other things in life. For me, I didn't really share with anyone that I was planning, or at least planning on retiring last year. And for me, I don't really enjoy the media or the interviews or the everything that comes along with it. I'm not looking for attention when I do this thing, so I try to keep to myself. And I think a little bit of that return was, there was some, I guess, selfishness in not sharing that news with, be it my teammates, my coaches, or my family. I mean, I think, it's going to be great to have my family there with me for my last game. And then also, Israel was a big part of that. For me to play in the MLL, to stay in lacrosse shape, to stay competitive, and to put myself in a position to maybe have a little bit more success with Team Israel over there was a big part of that decision as well. That news of the games moving to Israel had a big impact on my decision to play for them, and obviously, it also helps that this was my 10th year. I like that I was able to round off my career in the double digits.
Well, a lot to chew on there that you just mentioned. You mentioned Israel, competing for Team Israel in Netanya. What do you think, including your MLL career, what do you think is going to be your fondest memory? You've only had a few days to think this through, or put you on the spot a little bit, but what do you think your fondest memory of playing this game is going to be?
I've had some incredible times and incredible memories with this game. I think some of the best times I've had were, playing at Cornell. I think winning a gold medal with Team USA. My experience with Israel was something spectacular. But from an MLL perspective, it's tough. You put me on the spot. I don't know if I have one memory that stands out. Maybe you'll be interested in interviewing me sometime later on, and I'll have some thoughts for you on that one.
All right, we'll put that one on hold. Well, let's go to your game specifically. There aren't too many players with your physical dodging style in the game today, from up top and playing both ways. How did your skills over your career, you mentioned Cornell, your professional career, even playing in the FIL World Championships. How did your skill set allow you to succeed?
You know, I've always tried to be a two-way midfielder and play a specific brand of lacrosse that I could be proud of, and that's one that, you know, goes 100% of the time. You know, I'm not afraid to make mistakes or put my body on the line to pick up a ground ball or to, you know, play defense and offense. And, you know, I still bug my coaches to let me in and try to take a face-off here and there, even though it's probably not in anyone's best interest. But, you know, I just love playing the game, and I love, you know, to be able to go out there and be an athlete. I think for me, I've always tried to bring that fast, physical style of play, and at sometimes it's probably been a detriment to my game because I've had my share of injuries. But I think it's also something that's allowed me to separate myself as a player at times because I have been able to do certain things, you know, that create opportunities. And so, you know, no matter what the sport, I've never really considered myself a finesse athlete. It's more that speed, physical play, and that's probably one of the reasons I love lacrosse is because I was able to do that. I was kind of able to create my own style and identity within the game, and you know, it's just an opportunity to go out there and be an athlete. So I've enjoyed my time as you know, I still think I could play this game, and I still think I could probably put in another 5 years if I wanted to and compete at a high level. I just, again, as a result of my play, there are certain times after games where I wake up in the morning and it hurts to walk, and you know, and it hurts to swing a golf club, even though I'm terrible at that game. So, you know, there are certain aspects of it that have drained me a little bit, and so again, that physical play has been good for me at times, and obviously post-game and recovery not so good. So, yeah.
Just ask Greg. Go ahead. I was just going to say, just go and ask Greg Gorenlian about getting back up and playing again for Team USA and taking home gold. If you want to take a page out of his book, I'm sure you could do the trick.
Yeah, Greg is an animal. He definitely takes care of his body, and I don't know if the NLL season off this year helped or hurt him. I could only imagine it. He felt refreshed when he got back on the field. But for me, you know, I'm excited to hang him up and let my body heal for an extended period of time. And you know, I don't know what it feels like to not walk around with some type of pain or some type of injury. So I'm looking forward to that, hopefully.
All right. Well, you hinted at possibly coaching going forward. Whatever the decision is, best of luck. Max Seibald, one of the most decorated players in college lacrosse history. Again, you said some coaching. We'll keep an eye on you and see what you have coming up. Congratulations to you and Mitch Belisle. Enjoy Saturday at home at Harvard Stadium against Ohio. Hopefully you go out with a win. And again, best of luck. We've had a lot of fun watching you play.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Take care.
All right.